January 2019, the new state of Delaware sexual harassment law takes effect. Imagine most people watching this video don't have employees in Delaware. The point is not to educate in detail on the law. The point is to just give you an example and to underscore for you what I think will be a movement in sexual harassment law to more state and local requirements that employers need to be sorting out all of the time and keeping tabs on. Let me tell you just a little bit about the law. It applies to employers who have at least 4 employees in Delaware. That's not very many. There's an aspect of it that requires more employees, but doesn't require a very big presence. Set forth some definitions of harassment and defenses that appear to reflect really what is existing federal and most common state laws on what is harassment. Doesn't seem to be a big change. As we always say with almost any development, let's wait and see how courts interpret it. The couple of things, sort of mechanical requirements, just to be aware of, even if you're not in Delaware right now, to the kinds of requirements we might be seeing. One is there's an information sheet that needs to be given to all new employees, and then to all existing employees, it needs to be by July 1, 2019. Pretty straightforward, it sounds like. And then the big one is if you have 50 employees in Delaware, there are training requirements. Who must be trained? When must they be trained? It lists some sections of what they need to be trained on. California's got something like this. I think we'll see it in other states. New York has a requirement on what a policy needs to include now. And in lots of areas, we see more and more labor and employment law be a state-level kind of issue. Non-compete agreements has been that way for a long time. Drug and alcohol policies the same. We see different states with different classes that are protected under the discrimination statutes. And I think this is going to be one of the big changes because harassment is such a hot topic. It's hard to get things done on a federal level. We'll see more and different things on a state and local level. So one of the big changes I've talked about in other videos, I do think the law will gradually expect more of employers as far as knowing about unreported harassment. I think that's a likely big change we need to continue to prepare for. But another one is evidenced most recently by this Delaware law is that the rules, particularly on some of these kind of nuts and bolts, handouts, training, policies, they're going to be different in different places that we do business.